What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez. Back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at The King Jabez. For those who want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer consultations. Whatever you want to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. I have a very important message for you today, a message that will give you some hope, and I call this message, Chosen Ones. You're about to be given a position they didn't think was possible for you. So this is a message that speaks about progress in life, elevation, life after the period of isolation. And this is something you need to hear to give you perspective and give you hope as we get closer to ending the year 2024 and heading to 2025. I have a word of wisdom I wrote and typed out for you to give you some context for this, to kind of set the tone for this video. I want you to listen to this and say this every day for the next 30 days. You are on the path of greatness. The Most High and His angels are guarding you. You are real close to an important opportunity. Your work is about to pay off. You will be officially promoted. People will change how they see you. All of your adversity has been the compass that is guiding you towards your life of abundance and balance in life. The pain and tears will stop. The portal towards abundance and life are open to you. Watch your thoughts, because they will manifest your future, good or bad. Clear all the bad energy. Accept the release of the flow of new energy and great things. Your spiritual awakening has happened. Now is the time to walk in it. Nurture relationships that matter. Ignore all the hate of your enemy. Your best days are ahead of you. Now and going forward, I want you to release yourself into this new phase of life and abundance. And I have something today very special that can help you make this vision, which is what this is, make this vision a reality. Which gives me the opportunity to introduce today's sponsor. Today's sponsor, BetterHelp, makes the opportunity of therapy both accessible as well as affordable. This is something that I personally took advantage of myself. You all know my story who follow my content for the last 5 years. I am an advocate for receiving insight and someone important to your life on a very real one-on-one basis. And so I believe that this is something that can help you in your process of going forward. I had a mentor who I met with once a week for years in my 20s and even to my early 30s. And so I believe in just the value of passing on knowledge, having a listening ear. This is something that has helped to make me who I am today, and one of the people who you listen to speak into your life. And so BetterHelp will help you go forward in that way and provide that therapy, again, in a way that is both accessible as well as affordable. First, you go to their site. You can use my link, which will be in the description. You can do all this from your phone, computer, video chat, messaging, whichever method is best for you. That option is available. You're normally matched with a therapist within 48 hours. You can get started on this process very quickly. So again, let our sponsor help you, all from the comfort of your home. Click the link in the description of this video, betterhelp.com/ironandsoul. And like I said, this is something I've done myself. I want to make you understand that I never recommend anything I wouldn't do myself. And so I understand the value of someone important to your life. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. So as I think about this topic, it is important that you begin to see yourself this way. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. It reminds me of a book I read maybe a year or two ago, which many of you guys have read as well, Think and Grow Rich. And in this book, among other principles, he mentions the value of visualizing your goals. Visualization, as well as meditation, are two disciplines I practice every day. I believe it is a key to access sensitive information, knowledge, plain language, ideas, thoughts. Begins with a vision, right? Without a vision, we perish if we have nothing to look forward to. So this is why I encourage many of you to begin to see yourself a certain way. It has to start there. No one will have more respect for you or see you in a higher light than you do of yourself, right? So you got to begin to see yourself as that doctor. You have to begin to see yourself as that artist. You have to begin to see yourself as their spiritual leader. You have to begin to see yourself as their world-class athlete. You have to begin to see yourself in the position that we're talking about. So it begins in the mind. And great people all understand what I'm saying today. This is nothing new. This is not something that Iron and Soul has come up with here on YouTube. This is the way it works. And so when you're trying to do something, or a better way of putting this, achieve a goal that is big, you're going to have to practice those ancient disciplines. And this is something that I have, not to my own horn, I have been consistent in preaching my entire time on YouTube. I have always tried to steer my audience back to those ancient disciplines. Meditation, prayer, fasting, going out in nature, working hard, beard growth, hair growth. I've taught all this over the last 5 years. And this can be so instrumental in getting you to that position. Having that confidence, the way you carry yourself, your voice tone, your aura, all of this is necessary. It is imperative for you as you go forward. You see, patience is a virtue. And as you work towards this goal, William Penn said that patience and perseverance removes mountains. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's tap in. Trying to get this new position is almost like removing a mountain, right? This is something really big. It's going to be difficult to do. And you may not have all the support. People may not think you're ready for it. And so you're going to have to be patient with yourself as well as persevere. So you can't be patient and meaning just sit down and do nothing, but at the same time you have to persevere. And you can't work hard and be disgruntled the whole time. So there's a balance there. That's what we're trying to say. There is a balance with perseverance on one hand and patience on the other. And when you put the both together, that helps you to remove a mountain. What do I mean by removing a mountain? Think about that logically. Removing a mountain is pretty much impossible. So to get this new position, we're talking about something most people are not going to do. Let's just say that part. We're not talking about just a regular job. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Regular 9 to 5. I did that for years. You got to do what you got to do. And still would have had to, right? Not above that. But, the point is, when you're trying to go to a new level, entrepreneurship, being known, for some of you who desire that, being a very deep spiritual person, getting yourself into elite shape. This is just what most people don't do. Let's just be real. Most people are not in elite shape. Most people are not in that top 1%. It's just reality. So to make this happen, as far as I'm concerned, you're going to have to meditate. You're going to have to work really hard. Keep a journal. I preached that for years. I got a stack of them right there. In fact, I'm going to show you. So I got a stack right here. I wouldn't grab them. I want you all to see this. This is a way of life for me. This is not just for a YouTube video. These are all journals that are filled, I'm talking page to page, of thoughts, ideas. And this first one is special to me. This one, because it's actually in a different binder too, which is interesting. Now, I normally use the ones you can buy from the dollar store or whatever, or Walgreens. It just says wide rule, 80 sheets. I've been using these probably for, I don't know, I would have to guess probably 10 years. So I don't have all of them here, of course. But this one is special because it's obviously in a different type of binder. But this is the journal that I began when I started my YouTube journey. This starts back to 2019. My first video was uploaded December 5th of 2019, 5 years ago. Well, will be 5 years shortly. And, just interesting to me to see my thoughts then, why I began this journey, why I started talking to people online and doing the consultations and meeting some of you in real life. This is not just talk on YouTube. I've sat down with some of you eyeball to eyeball at Starbucks, drunk coffee, had conversations, talked about life on the phone. And so, it's important to keep a record, is what I'm trying to say, of your journey. That's what a journal is. A journal isn't just saying, dear diary, today I had, I don't know, Chick-fil-A for lunch. I mean, if you want to do that, I don't care. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But it's a lot deeper than that. It's about recording your dreams, keeping track of the numbers you see each day. Numbers are significant in terms of decoding messages for your life. In fact, that message I gave at the beginning of this video, I'll give you this piece real quick. I'll drop this and leave where it's at. That was me decoding some of the numbers I was seeing that day. I wrote down all those numbers and I decoded the message and gave it to you. And I'm sure that will bless you. So the record or the journey or journal is for the purpose of documenting your life. What is going on? Right? So in my journal, I ask questions about myself. I write down quotes from books, lessons I learned through my dreams and visions. You have to keep a record of all of that, because what you're getting is this compass, right, to guide you toward that position. Let me bring it back on track here today. To get you to that next level, that place that you have been working for. And you have some enemies who have underestimated you. Yeah, let's talk about that. You have some enemies who are watching, minimizing, let's talk, stalking, monitoring spirits who want to monitor your journey, who want to speak a curse over you. People try to release these word curses. What are some word curses? Glad you asked me. Gossiping, lying, slander. This is all the venom that comes from the mouths of people who want to destroy you, who are unhappy, but at best threatened by your progress. You see, you have to understand there's an audience to your progress. You don't progress in life if people don't see it. There's people who are watching you who may see you as a threat. And they may feel like it is their goal, their objective, to stop you from becoming who you're supposed to be. Well, it's not going to happen. Somebody put in the comment section, it's not going to happen. Because I have been destined, this is what you got to say to yourself, by the way. I have been destined for this position, for the seat. I have been groomed by the Most High himself for, you understand me? I'm trying to remain calm, getting excited now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You think you'll stop me? So you got to try to get you mentally tough. You can't stop me. The only person who stop me is me. That part. Only I can get in my way by refusing to remain disciplined, by refusing to feed my mind, by refusing to use my time, talent, and treasures to advance the kingdom of the Most High. You understand me? That part. So you have people who are watching you with an evil eye. Sometimes two evil eyes. Gawking at you. Watching your steps very carefully. I mean, I had a dream, one person watching me very carefully. That was a message from the Most High. People are watching you carefully. And when someone's watching your steps carefully, they're trying to trip you up. They're not watching you to learn. They're not watching you to be inspired. They're watching to sabotage. Now, naturally, there are people who are watching for that reason. You have, okay, flip side of the coin. This one side of the coin is the enemies. Flip side of the coin, you have supporters. Let's go ahead and switch gears all the way. You have people who love you, who are inspired by you, who are getting life, insight, guidance, revelation from you day by day. So it's the other side of the coin right here. There's two sides to every coin. On one side of the coin, you have all these people who are against you. And this is why that therapy piece is so important too, by the way. Let me tie that back to the message too. Okay? You need somebody to talk you through all of this. You can't deal with all this energy by yourself. You're going through all of that. And, you have to be careful. And here's a mistake I've made as your big brother. I'll be honest. I call myself your big brother, right? Here's a mistake I've made. You have to be careful treating someone who is on your side as if they're an enemy because of something the enemy has done. And then you have to also be careful thinking that the enemy is your friend. So what am I saying? You need discernment to be able to read people accurately, to be able to discern this person over time, over 6 months to a year, has clearly made themselves an enemy against me. And this person, over the course of 6 months to a year, has clearly presented themselves and has been a friend, a person who I can trust, a person who's trying to help me to advance and to go forward in life. Discernment, being able to discern good from evil. And when we do this, we'll have a life that's effective and one that we can be proud of. Don't you want to have something you can be proud of? I do. I know you do. That's why you're watching this video. Because you're going to be in that position, finally, after all of that work, after all of that training. Some of you are taking classes, traveled to different cities, had mentors, coaches, etc., parents, your family, your brothers and sisters. All these people have poured into you to get to this moment. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about just no job. We've all had jobs. We ain't talking about that. This ain't that. Now, this may be that job. I'll give you that. Let me put that out there. But this position is something greater than what you've ever done, is what I'm trying to say. So it may be a job at a higher level, right? But it's not what you're doing now. And for some of you who hear this message, I know there's thousands of people who hear this. Some of you, let me say this, you may be in that position. Let me say that. You work for this and you're there right now. I almost left you out to talk. I don't want to leave you out. Can't leave you out because you might be there right now or soon. So this message is always for so many people. Some of you, you're in that position right now. Some of you are heading towards that. And some of you may be there in 2-3 years. We're all in different parts of our word of the day journey. That's what it is. That's what this tells me. When I look at this stack of journals, this reminds me of my journey. I had to take a lot of steps, right? Use my hands as steps to get to this place. While I'm online talking to you and sharing wisdom with thousands of people. You know how much courage it takes to get on the phone and talk to thousands of people that you don't know for years, and to pour out your heart. I've been pouring out my heart and soul into this, giving you insight, personal, real life, to get you to this moment of abundance. So that's what I have for you today. I'm so glad you listened to this video. This is your big brother, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.